If you work for a Jewish school, a preschool, or really any mission-driven organization, you probably know this feeling. You're doing this incredible, meaningful work, but how do you share that without feeling, salesy? Well, today we're going to break down a super simple, authentic way to tell your story and really, truly connect with people. So you pour all this energy into planning an event. You get that perfect photo for your social media, you write the weekly email, and yet something just doesn't quite land. There's all this magic happening every single day, but it feels like you're not fully capturing it. It's like some key ingredient is just missing. Okay, imagine this for a second. You brew the absolute perfect cup of coffee. The smell is amazing, it's in your favorite mug, the temperature is just right, it's got everything going for it. But then you take that first sip, and something's off. It's bitter. Oh, right, you forgot the sugar. And that one little thing changes the entire experience. That is exactly what's happening with so much of our marketing. We've got all the right elements, the beautiful photo, the details of the event, but we're missing that one key ingredient. We're missing the sweetness. The thing that makes people not just see what you're doing, but actually feel why it matters. And this really gets to the heart of it. We are fantastic at showing the what. A photo of kids painting? We got it. A flyer for the fundraiser? Done. That's the easy part, right? But what we often forget to share is the why, the deeper impact, the value that's hiding just behind that photo. That's where the real connection happens. That's the sugar. So let's give it a name. Let's call it the sweet spot. It's that magical place where the thing you're showing, the activity, connects directly to the profound value it creates. It's not just about what you do. It's about the impact of what you do on every single life you touch. And finding this sweet spot doesn't require some big, complicated marketing strategy. Nope, it just takes a little pause and two really simple questions. First, what happened? That's your activity. And second, why does it matter? That's your impact. You put those two together, and bingo, you found the sweet spot. Let's make this real. So what happened? Our preschoolers baked honey cake. Simple, right? It's a cute picture for Instagram. But now let's ask the second question. Why does it matter? Because they got to taste tradition and carry Jewish joy home for Rosh Hashanah. Whoa, see the difference? One is just an activity. The other is a memory. It's a connection to heritage. It's joy. This is a really important mental shift. You're not selling a program anymore. You're not promoting an event. You are simply telling the small but incredibly meaningful stories that happen every single day in your organization. And when you do that, that whole salesy feeling, it just melts away. So, we've all seen messages like this. Enroll in our premier STEM program. It's direct, it's descriptive, but let's be honest, it's not very inspiring, is it? It's that cup of coffee with no sugar. It tells you what it is, but it doesn't tell you why you should care. Now let's just add the sweetness. When a child builds a circuit, they're not just learning tech. They're discovering the joy of problem solving. Now, that is not a sales pitch. That's an invitation into a moment of pure discovery. It's a story. Okay, here's another classic. Join our community event. It's a call to action for sure, but it feels purely transactional. Why should someone give up their evening for this? The message doesn't say. But what if we frame it with its deeper value? How about this? One night, one challah, endless impact, because every family belongs here. Suddenly, it's not just another event on the calendar. It's an experience with a real purpose, one that's rooted in community and belonging. And here's the thing. When you consistently communicate from this sweet spot, the effect just ripples outward. You're not just making better social media posts, you're actually building a much deeper understanding of your organization's true value across your entire community. Your parents, they start to see beyond the daily activities and recognize the building blocks of their child's confidence and identity. Your donors, they see past the logistics and really get the lasting, real-world impact of their support. And the wider community, they see exactly why your organization isn't just a place, but an absolutely essential part of the whole communal fabric. So the big question is, how do you put this into practice right now, like with the very next email you send or the next photo you post? Well, it's way simpler than you think, and I promise it won't make your messages any longer. Before you hit send or post, just do a quick coffee check. First, just pause. Write down the what, the simple fact of what happened. Then, right next to it, add the why, the real reason it matters. And finally, just combine them into one short, human-sounding sentence. That's it. That's your sweet spot.
At the end of the day, we don't need to sell. We just need to share the sweetness of our values in action. Because when you find that sweet spot, you're not pushing information out, you're inviting people in. They don't just see another program or another event. They finally get to taste the real reason it all matters.